Welcome to part 3 of our series on long-term care. In this section, we're going to talk about in-home care through MassHealth. Most people don't even know that it exists, and there's lots of misinformation out there about it, but MassHealth will cover in-home care in certain circumstances. They have very strict guidelines that must be met, but if you are able to meet them, MassHealth will pay for in-home care for you or a loved one if that in-home care will keep you out of a nursing home. There are other factors in play here. First of all, the biggest and most important thing to MassHealth is saving money. So you have to be able to demonstrate that in-home care is cheaper than the care that you would receive in a facility. MassHealth does their own evaluation. They determine how much care is needed and how many hours of care they will cover per week. If someone needs full 24/7 care in home, in all likelihood, that care is going to be more expensive than care in a facility, and MassHealth is going to deny coverage for that type of care. But if you've got someone that needs less than 24/7 care, and the hourly rates that MassHealth pays calculate to a cheaper amount than what they would spend to have you in a facility, and if you meet all of the other requirements, they will pay for in-home care for you if it helps keep you out of the nursing home. MassHealth still has income and asset regulations for long-term care, and the full MassHealth application still has to be filed. This is a long, difficult, very complicated process. Again, don't try this at home. That MassHealth application is not something that you want to take on yourself. It's something that you really want an expert to do. The application process for in-home care and facility-based care are exactly the same, so don't be fooled in thinking that the in-home care version is cheaper. In-home care through MassHealth is run through what we call an HCBS waiver, a home and community-based service waiver. That's essentially the rule that allows MassHealth to cover in-home care if it's cheaper than facility-based care and if you meet their income and asset guidelines. The asset guidelines are exactly the same for in-home care as they are in a facility. That means that the patient can't have more than $2,000 in their name in order to qualify. The income rules for in-home care are a little bit different than in a facility. In-home care doesn't carry a set income limit. However, if you go over a set amount that MassHealth sets up, they require that you pay the overage as part of a monthly deductible. So almost like a regular deductible on your health insurance, every 6 months you have to meet this certain deductible amount. You pay for your own care until that deductible is met, and once it's met, MassHealth will pay the difference. This is different than the way they do the calculation and have you pay towards facility-based care. No one knows why they make the in-home care version more complicated when it comes to income than facility-based care, but that's the way they've set it up. They have to be difficult. They have to have 2 separate systems to do the same exact thing, provide care for you and a loved one. Make sure you stay tuned to watch the next part of our 5-part series. You're going to learn about facility-based care. You're going to learn the difference between in-home care versus the way MassHealth looks at facility-based care. Lots of great information there, so make sure you stay tuned.